My mic. Hello?
Good evening. Welcome to Willow Crystal Lake and to the Crystal Lake Central Choir and Band Music Department Showcase. Yeah, right? Woo! We are so glad that you're here to enjoy this evening of music with us. Our first group is Bel Canto, and we'll be performing a piece titled Lineage. And Lineage speaks about our grandmothers, the grandmothers who have come before us, who have worked to make us who we are. Grandmothers that we may have never met, grandmothers who we may be very familiar with, grandmothers that we may not know, but who have influenced our lives. We hope you enjoy Lineage.
My grandmothers were strong. My grandmothers were strong. They followed plows and bent to toil. They moved through fields, sowing seed. My grandmothers were strong. My grandmothers were strong. They touched the earth, and grain grew. They touched the earth, and grain grew. My grandmothers were strong. Strong. They were full of sturdiness and singing, 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 singing. My grandmothers were strong. My grandmothers were full of memories. My grandmothers were full of memories. Smelling of soap and onions and wet clay, with veins rolling roughly over quick hands. They have many clean words to say. They have many clean words to say. My grandmothers were strong. My grandmothers were strong. My grandmothers were strong. Why am I not as they? much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning and fever all through the night.
Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right.
You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning and fever all through the night.
Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago.
Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said,
Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou givest fever.
When we kiss it, fever with my flaming youth. Fever, I'm on fire. Fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said,
Daddy, oh, don't you dare.
he gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Oh, daddy, won't you treat him right?
Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Love was meant to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade.
It gives you fever when you kiss it, fever if you live and learn. Fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Our next piece is a song that you may recognize. It was made famous by Kristen Chenoweth. She played the original Glinda in Wicked. Just a little reference. I might be a fan. And this piece is called Fathers and Daughters. And it is a very sentimental text. But what makes it extra special tonight is that we have Rose's dad accompanying us on the song.
Well, you laughed and told me you really wanted a boy, but
But you cried first time you held me, said you never felt such joy. That's fathers and daughters. Well, you laughed and told me you really wanted a boy. But you cried first time you held me, said you'd never felt such joy. That's fathers and daughters. When you took the training wheels right off my bike, that's the first time I could feel my wings, 'cause you taught me I could fly. That's fathers and daughters. When I was a pink ballerina dancing in the kitchen, you held out your hand so I could try my luck at spinning. The world kept turning, always through it all. I knew you would catch me whenever I would fall, 'cause that's fathers and daughters. Oh. When you let me go out on my first date, you waited up and you didn't tell Mama, even though I got home late. That's fathers and daughters. And one day when that boy made my heart break, you told me that's why God made tears, to wash the hurt away. And I'm still that pink ballerina dancing in the kitchen. You held out your hand and I go back to the beginning. The world keeps turning, always through it all. You're still
The first group you heard was Bel Canto, and joining them on stage is the Acapella singers. This is a piece called Taraquita, and we've been working on it as a whole department because it is one of the pieces that will travel with us to Tennessee. Woo! Tennessee is just around the corner. We're so excited. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Nothing says spring break like line dancing and a hoedown and country music. We, just as a quick reminder, are having our first rehearsals for Tennessee this Sunday. Band is from 5:30 to 7, choir from 7 to 9. There are only, I think, 2 rehearsals for band and 3 for choir before we leave for that trip, so I recommend being there. We have a lot of new music to learn, and it's really a great time for us to get together and meet the people who are going on the trip and spending our spring break with us. Next Tuesday is our first parent meeting where we get all of the details out to you. That is at 7 p.m. on Tuesday in the auditorium. So we're looking forward to seeing you there, and we can be able to answer like any questions you may have. So a lot of exciting things coming up. Your email tonight will hit with a Sign Up Genius link. We are nearing the production of The Music Man. We've had lots of parent volunteers for our production. I know that I could still use a few more ushers at the Senior Citizen Matinee, so if you're available during the day, that would be wonderful to have you. And the sign up going out tonight is actually for our Tech Week dinners. We have family dinner together during Tech Week. We figure if we're gonna spend from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. together, we really should enjoy dinner together. And it may be at about that time that you're thinking, wow, I really haven't seen my kid for a long time. And you might want to come have dinner with them. Wouldn't that be awesome to sit down and have dinner with them? I know, I agree. So that is why you were invited to come help with the dinners. And it is a wonderful time to see our kids all together in a more relaxed way and just sharing food and enjoying each other's company and making new friendships. And you actually get to see them. So look for that coming out in emails tonight. And you have already gotten 2 very important emails. One of them is the 5 Essential Survey. Everyone say yay. I know, you look forward to it every time, don't you? Yeah. I know, so do I. So the 5 Essential Survey is a survey that they take a version of, I take a version of, our administrators take a version of, and you, as community and parent members, take one of those surveys. Our surveys all look a little bit different, and it is the #1 way that we gather information about how we're doing as a school district and plan ahead from that information. Where do you want us to spend more time, and what should our focus be, and what are your concerns? Please take that survey. It means so much more to us when we get together on our in-service days and we have that information to work with. So please look for that in your emails. And on a much funner note, the Booster Club is having this amazing, amazing opportunity next weekend, next Saturday night, and it is the After Dark Orange and Black Party. It's 21 and over only. I've heard there are libations that they cannot participate in, and there's some food trucks, there's music, there's games, and it is a wonderful opportunity to get together, bring some friends, and support our kids, because all of the money that is raised through that event goes directly back to our kids. And the boosters have been exceptionally generous with our music program and supporting us and our theater programs, and we are just so thankful for them. So it is a wonderful way to have a great night and help out our school and our kids. So we'd love to see you there. Check your emails for that information. A lot of words. My last set of words. This song, Taraquita. Taraquita is an Indian classical piece. It is composed by Renee Esmal, who is an Indian-American composer, and her goal is to bring the most authentic elements of her heritage music to make it accessible for any singers of any cultural background, and to do it authentically. And in this piece, you will hear harmonies that are composed in a very linear fashion. So you'll be able to hear each of those individual parts in a very linear way, as opposed to the compositions of our Western music, which are very often in a vertical alignment for harmonics. So we'll build those chords vertically amongst our choirs. And in this, that composition, which pulls from all different types of percussion instruments in the Indian culture and emulates them with voice. Because in voice and in percussive rhythm, they are one and the same. And each rhythm holds a very special meaning and emotion, but it does not translate in text. And so we hope you enjoy Tarekita. Our next piece is called Moonlight Sound Design, and this is a very ethereal piece. It builds on tone clusters. It uses what's called a hung drum, and in our case, it's a propane tank. So a hung drum is something that schools generally don't have. The nearest one to us is at Northern Illinois University, nor is it one that we will ever be able to afford. So, they have these templates online because Google solves everything. And they're like, hey, you can make this drum if you carve it out of a propane tank. Yep. So Mr. Shear, in my garage, carved us a hung drum out of a propane tank. So, yeah, I know, like, whoop. Yeah. Sometimes when you get married, you have no idea what you signed up for. And so we'd like to feature Aaron on that accompaniment, who will be back in a moment. And our three soloists who will be featured over the tone cluster is Harper Kreiser, Sophia Waddell, and Ava Held. What's that? Yes, thank you. We'll do that. We'll build this tone cluster chord, and then we lay the melody on top of it. The chord will serve as the breath of the moonlight, the breath of light in the stillness and quiet of the evening, and the beauty that we find in the simplicity of the sound.
Time stands still. The present melts into the past. And my spirit communes with souls that have passed before me.
We've challenged our percussionists on this concert with 1,000 different things to play. And right now we're just grabbing a cajon. So we're gonna hang for just a minute. Our next song said cajon. I don't even know where you found it. The joy of 2 concerts in a row. This next piece is a very powerful piece. Hi, Erin. You've done a great job tonight. Yes. Erin, everyone. I agree. You also saw in percussion tonight Owen Shook. You saw Theo Fry on that was at my earlier concert. Theo played with us on Bang Bang Caliban. And we also had Juan Munez Griota on our lineage piece. And always, always such a joy to be with Mrs. Danielle Cairoli on keys. Our next piece, it's a very powerful piece. It is loaded with descriptions, with strong words, and with humanity.
Woman bake, woman take, woman see, woman breathe, woman carry the burden of knowledge, woman always the one to be blamed, woman shoulder the men of the nation, woman free you from sorrow and shame. Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama. Let me show you where life begins. Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama. I am a universe wrapped in skin. Woman dream, woman hate, woman cry, woman break, woman hold you in the palm of her hand, woman changing the mask on her face, woman stand with her feet in the fire, woman only one thrown in the flames. Oh mama, come let me show you where life begins. Oh mama, I am the universe wrapped in skin. I am the moon in the midnight sky. I am the secrets you try to
child, woman hero, woman wild, woman whisper, woman scream, woman listen, woman free. Woman Mary, Jezebel, woman heaven, woman hell, woman teacher, woman kind, woman nature, woman rise. Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama. Oh mama, I am a universe. Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama. Oh yeah, woman. Woman. I'm the moon. Oh my, woman.
We are going to take just a few minutes to set for Symphonic Band. We invite you to enjoy stretching your legs, using the restroom, possibly grabbing something out at the concession area, or just talk with your friends. Thank you.
Good evening. Can we go to stage lighting, please? A guy's got to have his light, you know what I'm saying? So, okay. All right, good evening. Thank you for hanging with us during the intermission there so we can get everything set up. We are going to have we're going to take you on a wild ride tonight with our program. It's full of very diverse repertoire tonight. We're going to start with a very traditional march. This is not a Sousa march. This is run by, I always screw up his name, Russell Alexander. He has two first names, and I'm always mixing them up. Russell Alexander. He wrote the Southerner for his wife. She was a Southerner. He dedicated this to her. Here we go. Okay, you can probably see on the screens that this is the McHenry County premiere. Oh my gosh. We're making history here tonight of a piece called Shuffle, right? And there's two parts. We're doing the first part right now. We're hopeful to do the second part at our spring concert, so come back for that. So last year, maybe about around this time, I got an email from T.J. Mack, who is a professor down at Illinois State University and works in their band department, saying he was working on putting together a commission project for a young African-American composer named Ty Bloomfield, that we would all get together and contribute some funds and help him to create a brand new work. And I was like, I want to invest in that, right? I want to help a young artist. I want to help create some diversity for a diverse composer in our repertoire for band, and this is a really good opportunity. So I think there are about 20 high schools, mainly from Illinois, but some colleges and other high schools from around the country that contributed to this. And he wrote the piece. He wrote Shuffle. All right. Ty is 24 years old. He's currently a master's student at University of Michigan, where he's working on a master's degree in composition. And Illinois State University's Symphonic Band, which my own daughter played in back in the day when she was there, did the world premiere in like November. And then once that was done, then we all got the parts, and then we were allowed to do it. Now, so where I'm like, let's giddy up. And McHenry High School was also on the commission list, so I said to their director, when are you doing it? He's like, oh, we're going to wait till like, our May concert. I was like, all right, well, we're doing it in February. So so we get the McHenry County premiere of this piece. I beat him to it, so it's fine. It's not a competition. It is, but now I get to talk about it. So this piece has been really interesting. We did not like it when we first read it, right? We did not really like. We were all like, the kids were like, "You spent money on this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna grow on us," and it really did grow on us a lot. So the premise of the piece is shuffle. If you have your Spotify playlist up, and you just hit shuffle, and like whatever comes up, right? And it's a whole mix of different music. Well, Ty has taken classic style music. He's taken some rock genre. He's taken some jazz. He's taken some hip hop, and put it all together into this piece. And I said to the band the other day, I said, I think I know why this has been kind of uncomfortable for us to learn, is because we don't normally play hip hop in band. Maybe a little bit in a marching band-ish, but like not in symphonic band. And we don't play, some of these folks are in jazz band, but not everybody. These are like just different rhythms and different sounds that we're not really used to in this setting. And I think that's why it's been a little uncomfortable for us. And everyone's like, yeah, I get that. We've come so far on this piece. We're super excited to give you the premiere of the first part of this tonight. And we hope you enjoy it. Here we go, Shuffle. right, so part two's right here. Just come back. Okay, who recognizes this book? Right? Lots of you, right? Parents, right? Do we all sit there when these little guys were just little babies and reading this book, Goodnight Moon? I first heard this band arrangement of this wonderful text set to music at the Allstate Music Conference a few years back. And I was like, what? Where did this come from? I'm like, I love this. I want to do this one day. And all the pieces kind of fell into place this year for us to do this piece and also feature a wonderful guest soloist with us tonight. We have our very local voice teacher who teaches so many of these wonderful, wonderful singers here with us tonight to sing with the Symphonic Band. I've never done a vocalist and band ever in my career, so I'm super excited for this. Would you please welcome to the stage for Goodnight Moon, Miss Ashley Puenner.
Picture of the cow jumping over the moon. There were 3 little bears sitting on chairs, and 2 little kittens, and a pair of mittens, and a little toy house, and a young mouse, and a comb and a brush, and a bowl full of mush, and a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Good night, moon. Good night, moon. Good night, cow, jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. Good night, Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Good night. Good night. Good night. Noises everywhere.
Are we good with our digital stuff? Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up. Excellent. Okay, this next piece is quite a project here. This is called Deus ex Machina. Machina. Okay, and is Latin for God from the machine. Who knows what that is? No one. Okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. The composer, Randall Standridge, who's maybe slightly older than me. Some people say I suffer from an overactive imagination. That is not true. I don't suffer from it at all. I enjoy every minute of it. I remember being in an English class in high school and learning about classical plays. Mrs. Eggburn, my fantastic 11th grade English teacher, mentioned the Deus ex Machina, or God of the Machine. I'm not sure what she said after that because my mind was busy envisioning an ancient God brought into the modern age with glowing neon eyes, speakers inside his mouth, and pulsating circuits growing out from his body into his temple built of circuit boards. It's an image that has stayed with me ever since, and every time I hear that particular term. Don't we all have a term like that? Maybe not. Okay. This work for concert band combines exotic scales, cinematic scoring, digital effects, and a dubstep feel to create a truly unique experience for the player and the audience. Is it pop? Is it symphonic? Does it matter? Music is music, and it's either effective or it's not. We've had a tremendous amount of fun putting this together. This is the Deus ex Machina. while. I told you we were going to take you on a journey tonight, right? Like, start off with a traditional march. You're all settled in. You're like, all right, it's march, and then shuffle, what? And then the Goodnight Moon, and then Deus. Okay. Let's finish with a wonderful finale of a patriotic number. But before that, as we're getting our choir folks up, let's go over some announcements. I'll get my phone so I don't forget everything here. Get on the right page. There we go. Okay. Number one, can we give a huge round of applause to our folks at Willow Creek here for hosting us, for doing just such an amazing job with all of our lights and sound tech. We're so fortunate to be able to use this space, and we just thank you guys so much for everything you've done for us getting to this point today. I'm going to send a huge shout out to the staff and admin at Crystal Lake Central High School, and certainly to our division leader, Mr. Ben Thomas, hanging out away from his family all night on a Friday night with us. He's an amazing supporter, does so much for us, and as well as the rest of the admin at CLC, and we couldn't be more happy with that. Let's give another round of applause for Ashley Puenner tonight on that gorgeous singing. Thank you to all the parents who helped yesterday with moving stuff over here, to all the parents who helped with tickets and ushering and everything tonight, and to all of you who are helping right now in about 10 minutes with moving everything back over to CLC. We have a big truck. It probably takes 2 trips on the truck. But if you meet us over at CLC, by the loading dock in the faculty parking lot, we could use all the help to just get everything back upstairs to the second floor of the music department, and that would be amazing. Many hands makes little work. Okay, thank you. Don't forget the Booster Game Night happening next weekend, March 1st. Tickets are available on clcboosters.org. Go ahead and check their website out. Always a wonderful event, and all that money goes back to our programs at school, so it's fantastic. Don't forget buying your tickets for Music Man coming up March 13th through 16th very, very soon. Okay, yeah, let's go. All right, we have a grand finale. This is Because of the Brave. This is a piece written to honor our veterans. If you're a veteran, can you stand up real quick so we can acknowledge your wonderful service? All veterans, yeah, let's do that. Thank you, thank you. This piece is dedicated to you, and our country wouldn't be what it is without the wonderful sacrifices you have made. So we have some sincere appreciation for that. There is a video that goes along with this piece. Mr. and Mrs. Shear put this video together. We did this piece maybe 7 or 8 years ago. We lose track at this point. It's been redone to have a more diverse population in the video as of 2025, so thank you for that. We're very excited, and I will do my best to play film score, composer, conductor, I'm not composing, conductor, tracking all the music and the video at the same time. So it's tricky, but I'll give it a go. This is Because of the Brave. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Special shout out to our amazing piano accompanist who gave some extra support to the band tonight, Danielle Cairoli. Let's give it up for her. You get to hear her dazzling us during the Music Man as well. And thank you all for being here tonight and supporting your students. We couldn't do all this without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a wonderful, wonderful time. We will see you over at CLC when you help, right? Okay. And then we'll see you at the musical. Have a great night. Take care.